As shared in my weekly analysis, gold precisely trading in the same range throughout the last 24 hours, and we have seen 1845, we have seen 1865, but it is failing to break either sides. Now what is going to happen today for gold and silver? We will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. First we'll look into gold followed with silver. Let's start the day with gold first, and look, this is the hourly charts for gold. Here was the bottom there, and now it is trying to trade in this channel. I will be watchful of these levels at 1845. If 1845 is taken, then 1840 is going to be a good support. On the upside, 1855-58 zone has always been a stronger resistance. Let's see if it tries to break this. If it breaks 1855, definitely then it can try to rise a bit, may try to achieve higher highs, and can in fact try to go till towards 1868-70 levels. But let's have a more detailed look into other time frame charts. See, the directional movement is bearish here, and if you look at this stochastic, this is also oversold. Oversold means a reversal on the upside can be expected. At the same time, MACD is wide divergent and extremely bearish here on the early charts. The RSI has also hit a bottom and now looking forward to a reversal. So yes, a little rise can be expected, but at what levels we should enter? Let's have a detailed look here. Now similarly on the 2-hour chart, on the 2-hour charts too, similarly we can find this zone at 1855-56 is going to be a stronger resistance, where we have seen it giving lower highs in, and probably if it tries to break this zone at 1857, I will recommend you to go long there, and then it will try to achieve 1865 and 1868 zones. In fact, it can try to achieve more higher levels if it continues to trade above 1857-58 zone. So 55 to 58 again proving out to be a stronger resistance. The directional movement here is bearish. The stochastic is oversold here, hence a reversal can be expected. The MACD is wide divergent, and this is just the third candle after the crossover. So this indication on MACD is a little bit of making me skeptical that probably it can try to rise, and the rise beyond 1855-58 level should be good enough. At the same time, any drop below 1845 again proving out to be a good level to go short. The RSI is also near to be bottom there. Similarly, now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, see this. Now on the 3-hour charts, you see it has broken this channel in which it was trading for on the 3-hour charts, and now the resistance definitely at 1855 levels. With that as resistance, it is trying to drop. At the same time, if you look at this, see, now let me give you a different look here, how beautifully it tries to give a fake breakouts. See, if you see, this is lower highs it is created on the 3-hour charts, and if you connect this, lower lows are there. Now larger resistance for the day at 1860, and on the downside, if it continues to break below 1845, because this candle is now having resistance at 1855, this is the first red candle, and I will be watchful of the next red candle. If it continues to trade below 1845, because this is also going to provide a stronger support, go short there, then one can expect that it may try to come back till towards 1840 and 1836 levels. The directional movement is bearish here, it is crossed over and it is divergent, but the stochastic is one thing which is oversold right now. So this is one point which is only giving a different indication that a rise can be seen here. But look at the MACD. The MACD has just crossed over. It is one candle apart. Only last to last candle we have seen this crossing over, and now it is divergent, indicating there is a still strong bearishness here. The RSI too is looking downwards, indicating bearishness there. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts too, on the near time frames, this is the breakout here, and yes, 1855 is the level. Beyond, reversing beyond 1855 is only something we can think of going long, else it may try to continue drop, and then the support here at 1840 is going to be stronger. See, here is the width of the Bollinger Bands, and this is the 100 period 4-hour chart there. So probably this zone between 1840-42 levels should provide a very strong 40-42 levels should provide a very strong support for gold for any further drop. Also look at this. This will also complete its journey till here, and breaking this levels at 1840, definitely one can expect that it may try to drop sharply on the downside. But let's have a more detailed look here. Look the directional movement has again crossed over for a bearish move. The stochastic has still room for it to drop till towards, and there is a variance gap. See, this is the green, red and a black line. The black line is sloping down, the variance is far away, and hence it is still indicating bearishness. Also, the MACD has just crossed over and divergent, indicating little more bearishness, and RSI is looking downwards. Coming back to the daily charts, on the daily chart, you can see previous two candles higher highs have been given. The lows were there at around 1850 1848 zone, and this time this candle has already gone well below these levels, indicating it has breached the previous support which was there, and now trying to look forward to the next support levels at around 1845. The strongest support for gold is at 1840, which is a 20 period moving average, and then beyond that we may see it dropping sharply. See, it will try to reverse the gains. If it continues to drop from here, it will try to reverse these gain and try to come back till towards this zone. So I'll be cautious and watchful of 1845 levels and 1840 levels. These two levels need to be watched out for. At the same time, one must observe that, see, if 1855 it trades above, 1855 is now also will be the level beyond which the candle will turn green there. So once the candle turns green, leaving a sharp tail behind, it may continue to rise there. At least if not the previous highs, it can give you lower highs, and then the target is going to be 1862-63, and if it breaks that, we may see higher highs till towards 1868-70 levels also. So a good long entry above 1855. The target is going to be 1861-62 zone. If it breaks, then 1865 and 1868-70. It can rise till 1870 if it continues to trade, but you have to trade with the strict stop loss. There is a little resistance zone at 1862 zone, and this is going to be this may provide a little resistance, then 1865, and then it will try to hit 1870. So there are a couple of resistances which it need to pass by if it continues to trade above 1855. At the same time, below 1845, if it trades below 1845, go short there. The target is going to be 1840, which is going to be a very good resistance, very strong resistance. Breaking 1840, we can expect 1836, and then below 1836 there is going to be a good drop till towards 1830 and 1824 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. This is the hourly chart for silver. Stronger resistance here for silver today at 2200. Breaking 2200, there is only a possibility to go long. But at the same time, look at the hourly charts and the previous hourly candle. It is trying to diminish in size. Probably I will be watchful of these levels. Yes, you can try to take a possible entry in between these levels, that is 2185 to 2200. There can be a little rise. However, look at this, a possible long entry which is suggested today for silver is at around 2190. Then 2200 is going to provide a little resistance. See, I am trying to just make out how we can make out or make profit out of the smaller moves in silver if it tries to restrain above these levels. So yes, a possible long entry above 2190 can be taken. Then 2200 is a larger resistance, and beyond that we may see a little rise till towards 2210 levels, which is going to be another resistance level. Beyond that it will fly. Now see, this is just on the hourly chart. There is a lot more to see. See, stochastic is oversold here, hence a little rise can be expected. See, MACD is extremely bearish here, divergent. It is not MACD, it is directional movement. It is extremely bearish. Look at the MACD. The MACD too is extremely divergent and extremely bearish here on the hourly charts. Probably a little convergence with couple of green candles can be expected. Similarly, the RSI has hit a oversold level. So yes, on the hourly chart it can try to reverse back a bit on the upside. Now look at the 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour charts, see, this is the 100 period moving average on the 2-hour charts, and here is the 50 period moving average. So in between 2190 2200 there are going to be little resistance here. And if you look at the charts here, see, previously these are the lower highs it has done. This is the channel it is trying to trade in. There is a possibility if it continues to reverse beyond 2190, we may see it trading. See, this is the near term channel here and the resistance here at 2190 levels. If it trades beyond 2190-95 levels, we may see 2200 and 2210 levels, which are going to be larger resistance for silver today. Now on the downside, if you look at One must not forget, see this is the 2 hour charts, and silver has broken this channel now. Silver has broken this channel and has come out of this. Only entry at these levels in this channel back again is at around 2190 levels, and then the rise is only about 2200. Till the time it trades above these levels, I will not recommend you to short. See, it is trying to reverse. Now once it is reversed and broken out, the next support levels are very far away for silver now. 2170 is definitely support, and then this zone will come into picture between 24,140 and 2150 levels. So probably it may try to drop till there. The 2 hour charts is also directional movement is bearish. The stochastic is oversold here on the 2 hour charts as well. The MACD is wide divergent and MACD is bearish here. And if you look at the RSI is also near to bottom there. Now let's have a look at 3 hour charts. On the 3 hour charts, see, this is the 100 period moving average, this is the 50 period moving average, that is 2170 and 2200 levels. These two levels in between we have to be little bit cautious. Also look at this previous two candles on the 3 hour charts, almost the highs are done here, and this is a breakout candle. This was the breakout candle. It is trying to reverse back a bit, but how far this can go, only long entry, as I said, above is 2190 is expected. Then one can expect 2195, 2200, which is 2200 is definitely a very strong resistance for the day, beyond which definitely we can see 2210 and above levels. At the same time, look at this, it has given these higher highs previously, it has come out of this, may try to enter it again here in this channel, but this is a breakout, and hence I'll be expecting it to drop more in forthcoming sessions. Now look at this, the directional movement is bearish, extremely divergent. The stochastic is oversold. This is only one thing which is making me cautious, that it is oversold and hence little bit of rise can be expected. This is only one indicator. The MACD is wide divergent bearish, and the RSI is near to bottom there too. Similarly, if you look at the 4 hour charts, on the 4 hour chart, see, this was the reversal. After that we have seen 4 consistent red candles, 5 consistent red candles. Also look at this, the highs there are well connected, the lows there are well connected, and hence I'll be cautious till 2170 for the shorts, and I'll be cautious till 2190 for the longs there. In between these levels I will not recommend you to trade, and rather this time you can take 2200 itself as the major resistance which is going to be there. The directional movement has crossed over and it is entering into a sell zone here. Also this is divergent, the stochastic is oversold here, and if you look at the MACD is wide divergent, and then it is bearish too, strongly bearish. Similarly, the RSI is looking downwards, indicating more bearishness there. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, look at the previous candle. This previous candle, the bulls were there, it took it to highs, then dropped strongly and closed in red. So this is one observation. Second observation, this candle has opened with a flat head there, and it indicates that it is continuing the same bearish momentum from the previous day. Also look at this, it is just broke out of this, it is giving lower highs, lower lows, and this is just broke out of this. So yes, there is a probability, if you see it trading above 2200 today, yes, there is a probability for it to rise. At the same time, there is a stronger support at 2170 and 22,160 levels. These two levels are something we should be cautious of. Below that only one can expect that it can try to drop till towards 2140. There could be a sharper drop, because see, this time it is breaking out of this, and probably it is indicating that we may see it dropping till towards 2160 at least. So I'll be still waiting for a good short entry at around 2190 levels. If you get it, yes, you can go short there, and with the stop loss as 2200 for sure. Above 2200 we can see it rising again till towards 2210, and beyond that it is going to be considered as a breakout. So a good short entry can be taken there at 2190 levels. 2180 I will not say, because the nearest support is at around 2170, and then 2160. These two levels are something we should be watching out for silver, and below that there could be a definite drop. So only long entry is recommended about 2200 today, which is going to be a larger resistance, a stronger resistance. Beyond that 2210 levels will come into picture. See, largely it appears it is bearish, but it may try to trade in range, and hence I'll be cautious for silver today. It may give little movements today rather than giving you a strong breakout, but below 2160 definitely there could be a sharper move today, which will try to break it further till towards 2140 levels. So take your positions accordingly. If you get it at around 2190, try to go short there, and the stop loss could be smaller enough for it to sustain till it sustains below 2200. We can remain short rather, and only long entries above 2200. Take your positions accordingly. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Join my trading channel, join my mentorship course. The 11th batch is starting on 6th of June. Reach out to me for more details. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much.